So
one of them motherfuckers slapped me in the face. Anyways, let's move on. Top comment.
You're gonna get in so much trouble this episode.
Welcome to the TLDR channel. Every week we dive deep into different Reddit threads to bring you the best and worst Reddit has to offer.
Today's topic is bad joke or tough crowd. Take it away, Gutsy.
It says, am I the asshole for making a joke when my friend told me she was pregnant? So here's the post.
Okay.
My friend Alice, fake name by the way, 32 female, and her husband have been trying for a baby for about 3 years. I, 29 female, am child free, but this has never caused a problem in the relationship with Alice. We would often joke about the difference, and with me telling her stuff like she'll miss all the disposable income when she has kids, and comparing my dog to a human kid. Neither of us got offended with this joking, and it was all good fun. On Friday, Alice, a couple of other friends and I went to lunch, and Alice told us that she was 3 months pregnant. I jokingly said, I'm so sorry, let me know if you need a ride to the clinic. Alice flipped out and called me insensitive bitch. I told her that I was joking, but she wouldn't hear it and ended up leaving. She hasn't responded to my texts and calls ever since. Our other friends are staying out of it and don't want to give their opinions. I understand that my comment would come off as rude if I said it to a stranger, but Alice knows me and this is how we joke with each other. Am I the asshole?
Yes. I'll go first. Let me jump on that one. Yes. Joking with your friend and saying, like, oh, I have all of this disposable income. Like, once you have a kid, it's going to be different for you. That's different. And, like, joking about your pets being your children, that is also different. This, however, is like, let's drive up to the clinic and get you a abortion. And no.
Yeah, we're all about abortions in this household. Just kidding, it's a joke.
So funny. No, but I think the joke went too far. I think that was a bad joke. Really?
I'm gonna say neither is the asshole here. Because they're good friends, and the only reason this lady Alice probably took it a little harsher than she normally would have is because she's pregnant and she got a lot of crazy things going on in her body.
Okay.
Crazy. Y'all know your hormones increase and decrease, and I don't know whatever female things happen in the body whenever you have a baby. But things are happening to make your mood swings a lot crazier than they normally would be.
Okay, yes.
So I'm going to say neither is the asshole. She probably reacted really negatively because she's pregnant and, got a lot of things happening. So that's my opinion. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Sure, abortion joke, probably not the best, but that was their relationship, so she thought it would be cool. I don't really think she's an asshole for saying it because, that's normally how they joke around. And if something changes and she just overreacts instead of just telling her how it hurt her feelings, then both of them are an asshole then, I don't know. Because it's really not that big a deal. If she would have known, I guarantee you if she'd have known that would have hurt her feelings, she wouldn't have said it. Right? Because they are good friends and they joked around like that. So I'm going to say either both of them are or neither of them are. And
you're going to call the pregnant lady...
I don't give a shit if she's pregnant. Alright? That doesn't take away their friendship. It's a story. Like, you don't get special fucking new millennium privileges because you're pregnant. Well, sometimes you do, but, sometimes you get better parking spots. But... no.
Actually, in some parts of Europe.
Yeah, they say in Europe, this is America. This is full of lamb cheeseburgers and shotguns. Alright, let's go on to...
no, hold on.
Okay, why?
Okay, says the guy that always makes, the worst comments and, the worst jokes that are not funny. So he would side with the other. Okay.
They are funny though. I'm a funny guy. And if they're a little off kilt, you know, at least someone's laughing besides me. And if it's only me, then, you know, I think I'm funny. Alright, so TLDR. A friendship was strained when the narrator made a insensitive joke about offering a ride to a clinic after her friend Alice announced her pregnancy. Alice took offense, left the gathering, and hasn't spoken to Sophie since. Oh, I don't know. Top comment. Said, "You're the asshole. Not everything is a joke. She has tried for a baby for years, and you couldn't give her a moment of earnest support and congratulations. This is exactly like people who get up and give attention-sucking, allegedly funny best man or mother-in-law speeches at a wedding. Worse yet, stand up and joke, JK, not really objection. FYI, if she is struggling with infertility for 3 years and you didn't hear about this pregnancy until 3 months, she's likely had miscarriages or chemical pregnancies you didn't know about. Even if it's not the case, almost certainly spent the last couple of months scared that this pregnancy won't make it. Of all the jokes you could make, this one was the worst." This is a bitch take by a bitch individual. All right.
No.
He's like, oh, you're a fucking asshole for saying. No, it's a
I agree. Because you don't know what you don't know what that couple could have been going through while trying to conceive.
I still think it's a take.
No. Quit swearing. I'm not trying to
I lightly said the B. Look, everyone's so sensitive. Like, no matter what happened, it's a fucking joke. And it should upset her because she's pregnant. Normally it wouldn't. And maybe
her feelings are valid.
I don't give a shit. Just because your feelings are valid doesn't make the world revolve around you. Your bounds of feelings stop inside your own feelings. They don't really affect that much outside your friends and family. Now, if your husband hurts your feelings, he's going to apologize because he didn't mean to do it. And this individual would do the same.
Yes.
So her not calling her back, you know, it's easy to talk to someone if there was a miscommunication. So just saying she's an asshole for doing it is just silly. And people like, oh, you don't know what it doesn't matter. Communicate that to them then. She's not a fucking mind reader. Alright? Take. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Alright.
Okay.
A controversial comment. Not the asshole, so not very controversial in my opinion. I can totally see a child-free friend of mine making this joke to me if I got pregnant, and I wouldn't be offended, and I really want kids. You already have this banter, so not the asshole. You would be one if y'all didn't already make these kind of jokes.
No, the banter is different. Like, there's a difference between saying, like, oh, let's go drive up to the clinic and get an abortion versus, oh, haha, my children are my pets. Completely different. Different.
She gave one example of jokes. I'm sure there's many kinds of jokes.
Okay, but there weren't any examples provided.
What is she going to do? Like 80-minute long story listening?
No, but if it's dark jokes, then she would have led with that. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Could be a thing.
Here's an additional comment from Velvet T. I'm an idiot.
Velveeta?
No, Velvet T. I'm just a moron. They've been trying for 3 years, and your first response is joke to her about giving her a ride to the abortion clinic. They've been trying for 3 years. This joke wasn't sensitive, considering she may be petrified about miscarrying for trying too long. Your jokes may have worked back then, but circumstances have changed. Apologize to your friend. You're the asshole. I think everyone in this, like, responding to this, probably a little, you know, yeah.
I agree. No, not with you. I agree with the take.
People are too sensitive.
No.
It's called communication. If everyone just overreacted off one joke, you know, nothing would ever get done. Alright, we'll go on to the next one.
Before we get into a fight, let's go into the next one.
Alright, here's the next title. Am I the asshole for making an offensive joke at my bridesmaid's speech? I'll get jokes today. Wait, was that the overall topic? Wait, did you
topic, I went over this. Our topic is bad joke or tough crowd.
Trying to get the dogs in this video. Alright, here's the story. I was a bridesmaid at my friend's wedding. We are both working in tech and met in college in a 100-level computer science class. I wrote a heartfelt speech for the wedding, but when Googling more about bridesmaid speeches, I found some hilarious articles about people having Chatgpt write their bridesmaid groomsmen speech for them.
Oh, that's so cool.
I showed my friend and asked if she would be okay if I ended the speech with something along the lines of written by Chatgpt. We laughed about it and she thought it was funny and agreed. I made the speech and everything was fine. Then the groom took me aside and told me to explain. Weird sentence. Told me to explain what I meant by the end of the speech to his mother. I was kind of confused and asked him why his mother doesn't just Google it, and he has said that she doesn't really get technology. So I waited until the party was dying down and went over to the mother. He had pointed her out to me and asked her what she wanted clarification on about at the end of my speech. The groom's mother had then rounded on me and asked me why the bride would make me a bridesmaid if I was so lazy as to not write my own speech. I was shocked and I told her I had written the speech, but that I was an inside joke between me and the bride. That ChatGPT was incapable of writing such a personal speech. She got really riled up and told me that she knows AI can now do writing work, and I was just lazy and I couldn't be bothered to do my own writing for a friend. I didn't get what she was so offended about, but apparently she made a big deal to the bride that she had a lazy friend and therefore meant she was lazy for using a computer instead of working hard. She assured me it was nothing on me, but I felt kind of guilty. I unintentionally caused some issues between the bride and the mother-in-law. But definitely not the asshole. The mother-in-law sounds like a fucking C word. Alright?
Okay.
She sounds really uptight, and she needs to get a life.
Okay, yeah, finish your take, because I have a really interesting take on this one, actually.
Look, it's an inside joke, and she sounds like a really old person complaining about like young people using technology. And first of all, she explained it was an inside joke, and then the lady still didn't get it. So she needs to like chill out, right? The world doesn't revolve around you, old lady. All right, you're making a scene at your kid's wedding just because of a speech, bro. Sit down, get a drink, grab some wine.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Just sit down.
Sit down.
Okay. Sit down. Are you done with your take?
Yeah, that's. I mean, there's not much more to say.
Okay, so here's my take. The husband set her up. Like, don't you kind of see that?
No.
You don't see that?
No.
I think he set her up, honestly. Like, he knew that his mom was obviously upset. So instead of intervening and like trying to bridge that gap, he just let his mom continue to get riled. So she escalated things pretty quickly, which is like my shocked face right there, and was rather aggressive about it. So I think that the groom knew exactly how the mom was going to react, and he set her up.
Doesn't matter.
But also, she's not the a-hole.
Yeah, no, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Freaking out for no reason. Okay, top comment. You didn't make an offensive joke. You made an innocuous joke approved by the bride that her mother-in-law chose to take offense to. Even if you had used AI to write your speech, why on earth should that have mattered to the mother of the groom? Why was she so annoyed that you were lazy? It's not like they're either her employee or her child, so who cares? Not the asshole. And I strongly suspect that this is on par for the course for this woman. Look at the evidence. The groom avoided explaining the joke to his mother, probably hoping that she'd take it better coming from a stranger, rather than berating him or his bride for being lazy, and your friend assured you that you weren't the problem. Ooh, good take. Good analysis. So, it's just the mom. She just sucks.
Well, yeah.
She's probably a little Karen.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
I'll say it, I don't care. She sucks. Some people, some moms just like, helicopter mom. Just back off, yo. Your life's over, man.
That emotional incest will get you.
Alright, controversial comment, not the asshole. Mother-in-law is an entitled person. This is not controversial. Good luck to your friend with that husband who clearly has mom problems. Methinks this relationship shall not last. Ooh, that's why.
That's why it's controversial.
Because they all downvoted that. They didn't like that. Okay, username Pixie Dust. The fact that the husband is the one who wanted and made you explain this joke to the mom says plenty about him. The bride is your friend, got the joke and approved it. The groom's mother was clueless, and obviously the groom was as well. Otherwise, the joke wouldn't have needed to be explained, especially by you. The groom didn't even bring it to his wife, the bride, but automatically wanted you to apologize, explain to his mom. Groom is a mama's boy who didn't even talk to his wife about it. Your friend is going to have a huge mommy issue, problem with her husband, not the asshole. I doubt the marriage will last long. Damn, bro, everyone's coming at them for no reason.
Jeez.
You don't put that in the air at a wedding. Like, chill out, or after the wedding. You don't put that evil in the air. I mean, that was pretty easy. The mom sucks. She needs to get a life.
Everyone can agree the mom is awful. Well, I'm just not trying to villainize people, you know?
I'll villainize her.
Okay.
Third story.
Third and last story. Let's go.
Alright. I, 25 male, told my girlfriend, 22 female, she's hotter with her shirt off. How do I apologize and make things right? Told my girlfriend she's hotter with her shirt off.
Huh.
It's kind of weird. First off, yeah, I know I messed up. When me and my girlfriend have spicy times, she typically keeps her shirt on because it's a hassle to her to take it on and off. No big deal. What? Weird. Well, tonight I wanted her to take it off, and she was cool with it. Well, during the process, I thought it would be nice to say it's so much hotter with your shirt off. But for some reason or another, that bit, what came out of my mouth, I said, you look so much hotter with your shirt off. This instantly made her pretty mad, obviously, and she promptly stopped having spicy time. I feel so terrible right now for saying something like that to her. I want to make this right anyway. I apologize profusely to her, telling her that's not what I meant to say and not how I think of her. When I told her what I meant to say, she said that's not much better. My question is, I just don't know what to do now. I just dropped her off at home, but she's still angry. I want to make her feel better, but I'm not sure what else to say or do.
Yikes.
Honestly, stupid, low-hanging fruit to fight about. You look hotter with your shirt off. I mean, I guess I could see how that could look bad.
Yeah.
But, like, you're having spicy time, quote unquote, right? And he likes it with your shirt off. What's really controversial about that? He likes your body. Is that really that upsetting to know?
I think maybe she's coming from a place of...
She's insecure.
Maybe not so much insecurity, but being objectified.
She's racist.
Okay. Just let me finish my talk. I'm so done with you already. I'm done with you this episode. I would say that it might be coming from a place of, yes, potentially insecurity, but also maybe she feels objectified. I know, like, growing up, I had a larger chest area than a lot of my classmates, so I would feel very objectified at times. And if anyone made any comments about it, I just felt very gross, very ick. So could be something like that. Don't really know, since we don't have OP's girlfriend's view on this. Wait, I think this one was the one that had an update.
Oh, let me verify. Okay, update. Here it is. Yeah, let's read the update real quick and get more clarification. Did not expect this to attract so much attention, so based on the majority of comments in the post, I realized that there is probably something deeper at play here that caused her to react the way she did. Yes, this should have been taken as a compliment, and yes, she is lazy in regards to being a hassle to take her shirt off. I FaceTimed her this morning and apologized again and tried to talk to her about why she's bothered so much about it, but she didn't want to, which is pretty childish in my opinion. Okay. So in the end, I do feel bad for upsetting her. I just don't think it's fair to be mad at me without proper reason or having prior knowledge about her insecurity. What bothers her? She'll get over it. Yo! This relationship's in a very interesting place. Okay, so instead of being taking it in stride, he seems to be getting upset now too that she's upset with him. Like, I get.
But what happened? Like, what changed? Because he was very apologetic, and now he's like, whatever, she's being dramatic.
I don't know. He's probably reading like some of these comments. We'll read here in a second, and just like being like, "Oh, you guys are right.
Oh,
you're right.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be upset." Like, I think there needs to be. Maybe he needs to relax a little, because, I mean, regardless of whether, it was a big deal for him to say that, it still upset her. So, you still have to go through, get past her hesitance to talk about it. And she's going to have her guard up. So you coming from a place of, I'm not wrong, she'll get over it, you're already setting yourself up for failure, my friend. Like, what are you doing? Like, apologizing is fine, and she doesn't want to talk about it. Just apologize, and if she's accepting of that apology, just give her time and talk to her about it. But when you start coming at it like, oh, she'll get over it, then you're not
and
coming.
She will not get over it.
Well, I mean, that's just a recipe for a disaster later on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that, oh, she'll get over it is probably not the best about your partner. I mean, maybe it's a minor thing or it's just silly, but it's obviously really personal to this female woman. So,
yeah,
coming from it at an understanding or very careful point of view would probably help, instead of coming from it like, oh, I should also be mad. It's not a big deal. But I don't know. I mean, not taking your shirt off is maybe a sign of that insecurity, because, like, how the fuck would you leave your shirt on? Like, I get it, but, like, no.
I actually forgot to mention this, but she probably has really big boobies.
Yeah, I mean,
boobicitos, because like, most of my friends with like really, really heavy like chest, they wouldn't want to take it off. They feel like they are sagging, and they just like don't feel super comfortable with that.
No.
So
one of them motherfuckers slapped me in the face. Anyways, let's move on. Top comment.
You're gonna get in so much trouble this episode.
So, gal here, taking a shirt off is easy. In bed, I hope I'm hotter with boobs out bouncing. I read this twice and slowly the second time. Can't fathom why anyone would be unhappy being told this. I mean, that's objective. That's objective. No, it's objective. This female is a girl. It's a girl. It was a girl. But it's objective. Like, yes, you would enjoy a guy appreciating you for your body, but this girl obviously is, or maybe not obviously, but she seems to be insecure, and maybe she needs to work through that with her boyfriend. Well, maybe not, because he doesn't seem very supportive.
Or, like I said, it could be that she feels objectified.
All right, and here, I mean, you had to work through that. And controversial comment, run. She clearly is showing you she has massive issues and will get mad and blame you for perfectly innocent things. She either has sexual trauma or is just stupid. Either way, it's not worth your time. It's not your job to fix her. It's your job to find someone who isn't insane. This is a really bad take.
That's probably what the comments were like, and all of a sudden he's like emboldened to.
Well, because I mean, these people are on his side, obviously, so he seems like he's changing his mind about the thing too, which he shouldn't, right? And this person is definitely never been in a relationship where you help each other grow. This person, whoever put this comment in here, a lot of people have a lot of issues. There's very little people who have who don't have issues. So if you're saying that she clearly has massive issues and blames you for perfectly innocent things, like this person seems like they would, flake out or, overreact to like a fight. Like they'd say something demeaning, and then if the other person didn't like it, they would like overreact and say that that the other person was overreacting for something that they did.
Yeah.
And it's not your job to fix her. It's your job to find someone who's insane. That's just silly. So many people have issues. Like, if you're not willing to work and communicate and grow with your partner, like, oh, sure, there are people that maybe you're not compatible with because the issues are so severe. But, like, if you're not willing to grow and help your partner grow and, deal with those insecurities, like, I'm not sure that you should be in that relationship or any relationship if you can't have the strength to hold your partner up or fix their issues with them, right? Because otherwise you're just going to put them off, you're going to hide them, you're not going to deal with them, and it's just not going to work. It's going to be a bad relationship.
I love that take.
I mean, that's just my opinion. That's such a bad comment. Like, you have to work. It's not going to work if you can't help hold your other significant other up. Like, what are you doing? You're just going to put off all your troubles forever? You can't communicate? You can't fix issues? No. Bad take. Very bad take.
I think that's why his attitude changed. He probably read a lot of the comments and was emboldened.
Perhaps. All right, here's the final additional comment.
Mm-hmm.
Find me a single person who doesn't like seeing boobs. Male or female. I added that part. Perhaps she feels objectified, but I don't know that this is a major problem. Just apologize and say you didn't mean it to be offensive. It doesn't negate how she feels, but your intent wasn't to offend her. And that's just a fair take.
I love that one. It's basically what you said.
I mean, you just gotta work through it. She's very insecure about her boobs. Then just figure out why. Maybe she has trauma. Maybe she is asked when she was younger, or maybe still is. Who knows? But, I mean, you just gotta be patient. The girl is gonna, she'll cool down. Mm-hmm. And then when she opens up, then you could help her get past it. But then this dude's additional comment, I don't know if I'm gonna help her. He's like, I'm right. I'm right immediately. I got support off Reddit. Reddit told me I'm right. Time to ruin my relationship. This is why you don't get advice from people online sometimes.
Yeah.
Sit back and be more objective.
Well, I also think there's a huge disconnect too
I'm right.
From the male and female perspective, because even as a female, I wouldn't be bothered by that comment, but if I was feeling objectified and it was like a long period of where you were consistently on your phone and didn't pay any attention to me, but all of a sudden you started grabbing at me and like trying to do stuff after you like not initiated real intimacy beforehand, it's like, no, put that away.
Sorry, duck.
Duck?
Side duck?
Side duck? What is that?
It's a Pokemon.
You're talking about Pokemon right now?
It just popped in my head.
Okay.
I don't really have much else to say. I mean, the OP could have fixed the issue, but now it doesn't seem like it will. And, that's all on him.
We need an update.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more episodes. Drop your comments, suggestions, and thoughts on these stories. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep on living.